Today I just want to tell you guys I just want to show you guys how to create your first application using Xcode. So first of all, you need to make sure that you have Xcode installed on your laptop. So the first thing that you need to do is to go to the App Store and then go ahead and search for Xcode and hit enter. And then if you don't have it installed, you'll have a get like this here. But then because I already have it installed, I'm just going to go ahead and click it open, and then it will open Xcode on my laptop. Let me go ahead and close the App Store, and then I go ahead and click on create a new Xcode project, which should just open Xcode this way, and then it will allow me to select the type of project that I want to create. So because I'm going to be creating a mobile application, I can come over here and select iOS, but if I wanted to create a multi-platform application, then I would have gone ahead and selected multi-platform. Otherwise, you still have many other options like Mac OS, Watch OS, TV, and many others that are still here. Then let's go ahead and select iOS. I'll go ahead and select that and then click on next. And I'll go ahead and give my project a name. So because I'm going to be creating a hello world, so I'll just go ahead and type in hello world here. Then basically this is just your team's name, which basically just reflects on the iStore. Then I'm not going to create that. Here's the organization identifier. Usually it's your domain name and in reverse order. So for instance, if your company is google.com, so you will actually, instead of typing google.com here, you'll have it as com.google, and then your bundle identifier will automatically append the name of the application at the end. So for instance, in this case, we have it as hello world. If I wanted to change this to something like shopping app, then you see it changes it to shopping app. So let's go back and change it to hello world. And then here basically just select the type of UI that you want to use. If you want to use Swift UI technology, then it's pre-selected for you. And then you also have an option to select storyboards, which are in a way slightly older than Swift UI. So I would go ahead and select Swift UI. You don't want to include tests for this case, so I'm just going to go ahead and uncheck that and then click on next. And here you select the folder where you want your project to be stored. So I'll go ahead and store it on the desktop. And I'll go ahead and just click next. And the other thing before I click create is create this option, which is just for you to create a Git repository. You can keep this as selected. It doesn't have that much impact, except that when you make changes on your project, it will want you to commit these. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it checked. I'll go ahead and click create, and then it's going to create my project. As you can see on the desktop, I have this folder. Now it says creating this field. I'm not going to fix that. I'll just go ahead and click cancel. Now this is your application. Let's go ahead and try to run this. You'll see that it's trying to render the application over here because I'm using Swift UI. They have this live preview mode, so you need to go ahead and click resume so that the UI that you have declared over here can be displayed on the side here. So this can take a bit of time depending on the laptop speed. Okay, it seems ready now. So this is our hello world application. I can change here and say hello YouTube, and as you can see, the changes are reflected here. And the next thing that you need to do is to select the version of the device that you want to use here. So for instance, in this case, we're using iPod Touch 7th generation, but I really like using either iPhone 12 mini or iPhone 11 Pro, or whichever other version that you want to choose. You can go ahead and choose that, but in my case I'm just going to go ahead and choose iPhone 12 mini, and then I'll go ahead and click run, which is this button over here. Because I'm running this for the first time, the iOS simulator is going to request for my permission to run this, and then I'll go ahead and click OK. And I'll just wait for the simulator to pop up. As you can see here, we already have the simulator trying to execute, and you see it's over here. I just want to display these side by side, and you see that Hello YouTube gets displayed over there. So that's the hello world that we just created. If you want to make changes, you can say hello, let's say welcome to iOS. Go ahead and then you need to rerun your application, so you can go ahead and click this and click replace, and you see that it says welcome to iOS. So that's it for this tutorial. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe or like the video if you enjoyed the content. Cheers.